Hey guys, CVAC0 doing another IXDL Open League cast, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, something you'll notice, why is this so loud? Well, minus the fact that it's really loud. Um, I'll get back to the game. Well, anyways, Treant Protector is one of the early picks here, and Darkseer also gets picked up for that lane. And Treant Protector, as we all know, is an interesting hero. Not a lot of some pro players like him. Some people don't. Some people hate him. But it seems like by far his best spell is Living Armor. It really keeps towers alive, and it's hard to be aggressive against a Treant Protector, especially one with a global mindset. Because anytime one of his heroes or he gets ganked, he can just throw a Living Armor out and just makes him twice as tanky. And it's very spammable. It's only 25 mana. So carry a couple clarities with him and he's fine. So on the Radiant side, there's a Nyx Assassin and a Gyrocopter pickup. Nyx Assassin, as we all know, a very strong support hero. He's survivable because of his Spike Carapace, a little bit weak in lane. Gyrocopter will be the second part of that tri-lane, most likely with that Nyx Assassin. So the bans are starting to come out here. Both sides need supports, so they're banning out good supports. Jakiro, great teamfight hero. Rubik can steal some good spells, and like if he's able to steal that Living Armor, that's pretty good. Can really help his whole team be ganky. Lone Druid gets banned out here, and this is kind of rare. Lone Druid isn't normally seen in these games because it's hard finding a really good Lone Druid player. Luna also gets banned here, and they just kind of want to limit how much team fight the Radiant have, because Luna is a great team fight hero. Magnus is again being completely ignored because it's hard to play Magnus, and a lot of IXDL players are not very successful at playing him. Let's see, for the fifth pickup, we'll see. The third pickup. They need another support. I don't know where they're going to lane this Treant, to be honest. Treant could be part of that tri-lane, but he's a weak tri-lane hero. They might just have to run a defensive tri-lane. He could also go off lane and keep his mine out, basically, on all his other heroes. He has really good base damage, so if he can go up and like bash someone, he will. His base damage is really high. So let's see who the Dire pick up here. They need a carry, they need a mid, they need another support at least. 2x2 decides to go with the Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut pick just makes him even harder to kill. Now this lineup is really annoying to try to dive on, because now not only do you have a Living Armor, you also have the Surge, and you also have the Blade Fury. It makes it almost impossible to kill someone early on. Or even in mid game, and this will probably last throughout the whole game. Leshrac gets picked up on the other side, and this is a decent tri-lane. Of course, it's a little bit hard because it relies a lot on this Impel, and then followed by Leshrac. And the thing about Leshrac, and Lina even, sometimes you're just not in range to get those stuns off, and it's hard. It's a bit hard to stack. It's only a 1.27 stun. It's not that long. Leshrac stun, and his range isn't that great, to be honest. Disruptor gets picked up here. This is interesting, and Disruptor adds a lot of team fight to the Dire side. Oh, I forgot the Omni Slash from Juggernaut does so much damage, especially if he goes for Agam Scepter. And I expect him to go for Agam Scepter. Probably go for phase drums and then go for AS in that sense. Disruptor gets picked up here, and the Glimpse is a very powerful spell, and it should not be underestimated. The range is ridiculous. The cast range 1,800 at max level. Even at just at level 1, 600 range. That's the cast time. That's the cast range for this Leshrac and Nyx. Once he gets to level 3, this is pretty dangerous spell. 1,000 cast range. AM gets picked up here, and this basically signifies this Gyro will most likely go one-on-one. They're thinking that Gyro will run aggressive tri-lane because Gyro solo. It'd be interesting if he has to solo against a tri-lane. That's just big trouble for him. So they need to be careful on how they do this. we'll see how they play this out. Both sides need their mid. They're just kind of poking around to see what to ban, and they banned the Magnus here. And Magnus, because of the bottle nerf and because of his RP, and how difficult it is to use, they're banning him out. TA also gets banned. Or more like Magnus just fell this far. Quap is available. I expect Quap to get picked up here, and to be honest, maybe Puck. Puck is a very good hero for this lineup into that team fight. But so does Quap. Quap has it does scale a little bit better than Puck because their attack speed animation is really good, really good. If you have not had the pleasure to see CTY play Quap, I highly recommend that you go on YouTube and search CTY Quap, or just watch one of the games from qualifiers or any other tournament that DG has played in. So they pick up the Mirana. This is interesting. The Mirana Moonlight Shadow definitely helps this team gank, and an arrow that can fly in at any moment to stun for such a long time, for 5 seconds, is pretty ridiculous. The thing is, she's a glass cannon, so this might the Nyx has some will make life hell for Quap gets picked up. And I was expecting this. One of the teams was going to go pick up Quap, but I actually kind of thought Dire would do it. So we'll see who will how the lanes are going to go out. I'm interested to see if the Dire will run an aggressive tri lane. If they do, they're most likely going to run into that. If they'll most likely have a bit of a hard time getting kills in that tri lane. Both Treant and Zukba need their levels. I think the better choice is if they're able to go into their own safe lane tri lane, so they can farm the jungle and get their levels quickly. Both sides. Well, the thing is, Anti-Mage this will not be aggressive tri-lane, and yeah, they're already showing it because Anti-Mage is almost terrible at tri-laning. Has no damage, doesn't really kill early on, and his mana break, all he can do at level 1 and level 2 is maybe 1 blink. I guess 1 level mana break is alright. So yes, I think this is the right choice. They're going to run the safe lane tri-lane for the Dire.
Just enough time to make a cup of tea.
Period. Leshrac looking to put a ward here just to help them in win the runes. Actually, he's also hoping to contest it a bit. Okay, so they're running aggressive tri-lane with the Gyro and Nyx. Wow, I wasn't even thinking that. Okay, so AM will be doing a solo. He gets his South Shield, expecting to tank a lot of damage. That's to be true, but Darkseer is just going to give this AM absolute hell. They really do now. With the Darkseer versus AM, the tri-lane for the aggressive tri-lane has to do well. If they don't, AM and the Radiant in general are just gonna just have an absolutely hard time. Maybe they were expecting to go maybe they were expecting that the Dire would win a aggressive tri-lane because of that Juggernaut. But in the end, the Dire seem to have outsmarted them. They're looking to just put a lane ward there. So now they know it's a tri-lane versus tri-lane, and this would be a bit hard to kill anybody on this. Oh, actually, they're going on the Disruptor, and because of this ward there, they kind of thought he was going to sweep in through here. So it was a great mistake from Disruptor for him to get caught out there. But I guess he just wasn't expecting the aggressive tri-lane. So far the aggressive tri-lane working out pretty well for him. So Gyro gets the first blood, and this will go a long ways into helping him out. Oh, I forgot to introduce the players, so I'll go ahead and start doing it. On the captain 2x2 playing the Quap mid, or no, actually Swiss. Was it a Nub Train playing the AM, going against that Darkseer. The Gyro with that first blood is being played by, what's his name, Wix? I can't see purple, it's so hard. No 11x? I don't know. Is playing the Leshrac, and finally for the Radiant side, JT Magician is playing the support Nyx Assassin, and now they're at the tower. On the Dire side, 2x2 is playing the Mirana. There you go. Wrong team. Jason Moretz is playing the Juggernaut, the carry Juggernaut in this tri lane. On the Treant is Bling Bling Boy. He's got that living armor and he's just spamming it out as much as he can. Darkseer, a solo Darkseer can't read that Delirium, that's what it is. Finally, on that support disruptor, it's I got 5 on it. So now Gyro with that, oh, he's actually got that ring of Aquila early on, and this will definitely help out. She's looking to farm a bit. JT Magician has that smoke, I wonder if they're going to go gank, but as soon as they disappear, he could easily die here. If Treant decides to throw out a Leech Seed, and Gyro tries to turn around, that glimpse is there to punish him, and Nick's Assassin's there, he can get his stun off. 15 damage. So in the mid lane, actually, I just expect Quap to win this pretty hard because she's got that poison dagger, and Mirana's just not gonna have an easy time with this. But she does have living armor to back her up a bit. Mirana, she's more of a ganker, not that great of a flash farmer. Even though Starfall is pretty good, I think Starfall has a decently high mana cost. It's all right. She actually throws an arrow out. Hopefully I don't miss first blood, but knowing me, I probably... Oh, actually, I did catch first blood, but there it is, the living armor. There's a spinner trying to get on that Nyx. Nyx Assassin might die here. Just one more... Oh, nice. Well timed, well timed. Leech Seed actually goes on the wrong hero. I'm not sure why he didn't throw it on Nyx, but he was too far out. The splitter doesn't land. And the ward gets dropped here, and it's helping out a bit. That was 2v3. This is how hard it is to kill Juggernaut and Treant. Both heroes have a way of just tanking, and with that free BKB slash damage, Juggernaut can just do a lot. But he opts to, he uses the healing word. Now he has like no mana, and Juggernaut will struggle when it comes to mana. Oh, Treant actually has no items, but he did spin it all in support. They have a Dust actually anti-mage trying to man up here. So anti-mage, he does have his Ring of Health. This will help him take the harass. I'm surprised Darkseer is not choosing to cut the lane. I think cutting the lane would be the better choice here. It forces anti-mage to tank the tower, and basically he'll just have a hard time getting last hit since he doesn't have any damage. And the Illusion Rune just doing a lot of harass on this Quap, choosing to back off here. So leading the CS chart right now is 3 Radiant heroes. This is not that great considering that Juggernaut's getting safe lane farm. Darkseer should actually have a really easy time. There is the Flat Cannon going out, stealing the farm. Disruptor has to be a bit careful. There's a stun, it lands. Here's the splitter if it does land as well, and that's another Disruptor dies yet again. And Treant just wasn't there in lane, and they knew that. Treant probably should have TP'd in. Because now they're just feeding this Gyro more kills and assists. So far, the aggressive tri lane is doing its job, and Gyro's farming better than this Juggernaut. So yeah, as I said, Darkseer should really go cut the lane. He's got that. Doesn't he have a Stealth Shield? Yeah, he's got that Stealth Shield. Might as well take advantage of it. He'd honestly starve this AM out. AM is just completely out. Last hitting him. At least go up and fight him. I guess he just doesn't want his mana to get burned. There's some things actually they can walk right through this, and the Dire knows that as well. Bling Bling Boy looking to throw out that. Actually, no, choosing not to. Now just going to farm. There's just no wards. The supports can come in at any time. Supports wondering if they need to. Oh, Treant being a bit ballsy here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's some pings. Will they decide to go on? This Nyx Assassin's there. There's going to be a stun yet. The living armor actually goes out. Darkseer. Nyx Assassin looks to be in danger here. No, they're choosing to go on Lestrak. They really don't want to go on Nyx Assassin, but now, oh wow. I don't know what was that. Just no one was willing to throw out any spells. Doesn't want to. I'm just not sure what was going on. Not even a Legacy, not even a... Oh wow, so much damage. He looks to be dead here. Yes, there's a stun. All that living armor keeping him barely alive. Unable to go on that.
Middle is missing.
Not even pulling the right clicks here. There. And misplays from both sides. So currently the score is 3-0 in favor of the Radiant side. And honestly, I think the Dire needs a good early game. Otherwise, AM and Gyro will just outcarry him. AM is getting decent farm too, and I'm not sure how he's not choosing it. Actually going on a Gyro. They're really trying to go on the Slash Shark. Will they get it? Yes, he does get it. Takes advantage of that. Actually, there's a force field. It might kill this Gyro. I don't think so, no. I'm not sure. No, he wasn't in range for Glimpse. But if he had level 2 Glimpse, that was a dead Gyro. But that's just because he died twice early on. He needs to get that level 3 pretty quickly. Gyro having to use that self. But they finally get that kill. Oh wow, what is Gyro doing? He's really far forward. He could have used his spin. Because Disruptor's there to glimpse him back. Should have body blocked him to spin.
Something bad is happening.
Last track, going top. Going back top after maybe possibly a failed gank attempt.
Dudes, middle tower, everyone go now!
So Nick Assassin with the invis smoke, actually looking to get this kill on Darkseer. Darkseer, well, no, just holding back the stun, and this might be enough to get a kill, and I think it is. Yeah, Darkseer trying to juke, but he's got no mana, he's dead. There's that Mirage stuff going pretty well. There's that.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
AM ulti just to guarantee they get the kill. Top lane, they're actually going in on this Gyro. Gyro's taking a lot of damage. Will he die here? Yes, he will die. Just right click from Juggernaut. And actually, let's check on the back lines, get a kill. But I feel like he's going to pay with his life. Maybe. No, Leech Seed, no mana. They're choosing to just farm now. Treant, just dash in a couple times. He'll actually use his living armor in the top. Quap has hasted. Juggernaut's dead. I don't see him getting out here. Yeah, he's doing his best to juke, but he's dead. There we go.
My fate.
Scream.
Last sound you ever.
So there's a TP from the Disruptor. Disruptor's just not having a good time here. There's 3 for top for the Radiant, and they might try to push this. Edict is available. They can really take the tier 1 easily. They're looking to cut the lane a bit. I'm not sure what they did. A bit of a misplay. They actually see the Disruptor. Will they try to go on him? Disruptor already low. He's got less than 600 HP. This is not good. There's Edict. There's a TPN, but it's by himself. They could just right click him down now. Just choosing back out. He's got his Omni Slash. Maybe he's trying to isolate someone. Quap is there. Will he try to Omni? I don't know. There's a glimpse back, and I think that's the right choice. Make it defensive. In the mid lane, now Mirana's farming against a Nyx Assassin. Nyx level 5. There's some pings going out. They really want to stop this AM. AM's getting quite a bit of farm. He's free farmer right now. He's got 50 last hits. Holy moly. Actually, that's like 5 last hits per minute. That's pretty good early on. Top laner going on this. There's an Omni Slash trying to kill this Gyro. It looks like yes, they do get the Gyro. But Disruptor dies in return. Quap is low mana, but she can blink out. There's that Ronald arrow, and it completely whiffs. Quap will blink out. They're chasing her really far now. Is there going to be any TP supports? I don't know. Quap trying to juke. Did they see her juke in here? I'm not sure. She blinks. Oh, there's that vacuum there, and she looks to be dead. She has no more mana. But they're wasting a lot of time chasing her. They do get the kill. I think it's worth it. In this case, it does help this Darkseer a bit. Go on whatever he needs to go on, or wants to go on. I think Mech will be ideal, because there's a lot of AoE. They're hoping to go on this Disruptor. Disruptor looks to be dead. I'm not sure what he's doing now. He does glimpse. Keep him back. Maybe Nick Assassin should have gone. A stun would have basically guaranteed Disruptor's death. There's living armor, just in case. But this Disruptor is really low level, falling a bit behind. AM meanwhile is on the bottom lane. It looks like he's hoping to get this living armor. Is really just pain in the butt. AM close, relatively close to his Battle Fury. Even though they have the Treant on their side, they're not taking.
Dire's
They're
bottom
not doing a
tower
really
is
good
under
job
attack. Oh,
with defending their towers.
Green's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Now that tier 1 looks to be dead here. AM gets the last hit.
Dire's
Great
bottom
plays.
tower has fallen.
And the living armor just on cooldown at the time. Disruptor actually bought something. Let's see if it's anything significant. No, just had the dust, I assume, or the smoke of the sea. But he needs that. Actually, giving it to Marana. In the meantime, Quack farming away, hoping to push, but she's well on her way to that orchid. A little bit slow, to be honest, but it's alright. Living armor, healing up the mid tower, trying to occupy them. But Marana's just not had a big impact. Her arrows have not landed at all. Assassin looking for a kill. There's 4 there, most likely. Look at the fight here, it's a 3v4 currently. Darkseer rotating in. So he's a bit low on momentum. There's Marana. It's flying. Actually hits the left strike. Will he die? And the team is just there's not backing up. Just not getting that kill. Oh, that Marana is taking a bit of damage, but the living armor doing a lot of damage. Marana actually leaves dodges the call down. There's the Omni Slash kills the gyro. Even pretty good plays so far. They know that Quap is there. They try to do this. Marana is kind of stuck there. It's a level 1 leap. She's in there for a really long time. But it was worth it because she was able to leap out of the cooldown. I think if the cooldown had hit, she would have died. Darkseer pushing out the bot lane a little bit. They don't have any towers, and the fact that the Radiant or the Dire have to play defensively is not a good sign. Their lineup's built mostly to gank and for scrappy fights, and that's not what they're getting. Let me turn off this lamplight. Okay. Left track rotates in. He's level 6 now. He's adding more levels to that edict, so they can easily get that tower quickly. There's a DD room pinged out by the Darkseer. Marana looking to go get it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, actually, Gyro's there as well. Who's gonna get it? I feel like Marana is. Yep, right choice. Did they see the Gyro? No. Marana maybe fishing for arrow. Leshak just standing there. It's a bit dangerous if he's not paying attention. Marana fires the arrow. Leshak just kind of baiting out. I guess he knows. Arrow wasted. DD rune on Marana. Maybe she should save it a bit. Darkseer hoping to fishing for a vacuum maybe? No, decides not to go for it. He does have a level 2 vacuum. His skill build's pretty interesting. Marana will take a missile. No. Gets right clicked away. And they're S5. They need to win this team fight if the Dire wants to have a chance of winning. They're forcing it. This is not looking too good. They should honestly wait for Juggernaut's ulti to come down. It's 8 more seconds. That lands. They should really not go on this. There's a rocket. Going to hit on this Marana. Nope. Once again, Nick Assassin's there, but he's gonna get called out. He's going out. There's the Omni Slash. Does get the kill on Nick Assassin. There's a call out. It's gonna hit 4. Wow, look at that. So much damage, but no one's dead yet. Darkseer will die here. Oh no, Treant dies. Oh, look at that. And Gyro dies as well. If Quap had just blinked in the middle of that and screamed, that would have been basically an ultra kill. But she chooses not to. I guess she used that blink to blink up here to get that ulti off. But somehow, even though almost the entire Dire team was low on health, they survived that. And instead they get a favorable trade. Nick Assassin getting a little cocky. I guess he wasn't thinking they were going to sentry there. Throw a sentry there. And Gyro throwing the call down and gets called out. There was a bit of miscommunication. They were chasing, I forgot who they were chasing down here. Maybe Darkseer. Oh, that nice arrow does kill the Leshak. Great plays from Marana so far. Leshak a little bit overextended and takes an arrow to the face. And wow, this tower not too long ago was really low health, but now it's almost back to full thanks to the living armor. Drinking some water. Am, though, he's got his Battle Fury. He's just farming. He's going to go for the treads. He rushed that Battle Fury, basically. 4-man shield. Quap will pick up the regen rune. This will help her. It has slowed down her Orchid. The team fights have slowed down the Orchid a little bit. They're looking to engage on this Juggernaut. Juggernaut has a spin, though. He should be fine. They're hoping to isolate him. There's that Rocket. He's trying to back out now. He knows there's something up. This is a great play. It's only a level 1 Rocket. Doesn't do much damage anyways. Decides to take it and save his spin for later, and mana. Because he just doesn't have enough mana. There's actually 4. This might be a bit dangerous. They're trying to go on this on Juggernaut. But Juggernaut, knowing there's something, he Blades Fairy, he's just going to get out of here. Great. Good awareness. He will have his Omni Slash in a little bit, and this is where they're looking to fight. Will Mirana use her ulti for this? I think she should. Nyx Assassin is there. Maybe Mirana should ulti Nyx Assassin, looking to get a kill. Yes, he will get it. Oh wow, the stun misses. He hits the ground instead. And this is a big mistake. There's an Omni Slash, but it's only level 3. It's just not going to do too much. It's an ulti, but pop ulti. But no one dies. Surprisingly, no one dies. No one overextending as well. But Juggernaut takes a bit of damage. He will have to TP in, otherwise they'll have to give up. No. Everyone is just backing up. Even though they're Radiant, we're pretty healthy. So AM starting to do that split pushing that he's well known for, or he should. But it will be difficult for him to get towers now that Treant's there. There's an arrow. Will it land? No, it misses. Lashtrack done a good job juking it. Actually, Lashtrack is... no, sorry. Mirana is decently far. She decides to stack the Wraith Mans because she wants to fight now. She needs that HP and that little bit of damage that it has. Mirana has 1500 gold. I'm interested in what she goes for. Well, I think, will she orient for that late game? Who knows? Darkseer pushing out the lane with that Ion Shell. He's got level 4 Vacuum. Will do quite a lot for you. Looks like he's going for Pipe, and this is a great choice against this lineup because look at how much magical damage there is. Will it land? Actually, it does hit the Lashtrack. Wow, he's taking so much damage. I'm looking to leap in, but I don't know if this is what she wants to do. No. Quap does pick up. Oh, the stun. Nyx Assassin. He's not playing that well. He's missed a lot of stun. Now it's guaranteed he's got that. There's a Pounce though, dodges the... oh, kinda dodges the split. It was interesting. There's that silence. Oh wow, silence. Ball on 4 or 5. And look at that AoE damage from the Lashtrack. I mean, from the Disruptor. And everyone is silenced. They just can't get out. That's a 3 for 0 trade. Baited, yes. That was a great bait.
Because you have given them a thrill. Because you've got a double kill.
What a great bait. What a great bait.
Something bad is happening.
I don't even know if it was planned, but basically there was that wall thrown and 4 people got walled, and then they got caught into the Disruptor ulti with the kinetic field, and there's just absolutely nothing to do there. There's an arrow fishing for someone. Lashtrack is there looking to get that stun. No, cancels it. Don't want to waste the mana. Just trying to scare Mirana off. But now this has quickly turned into a game that the Dire could win. Some scrappy fights, and as I said earlier, scrappy fights will is in a favor of the Dire. Misplays from the Nyx Assassin in a bot lane was pretty crucial. Mid lane, Nyx Assassin got picked off as well. There's some pings going out. They're aware that someone's there. Mirana has her illusion. Oh, no. Hoping to pick off this ammo. She fire arrow. She does fire an arrow. She's looking to get the kill. Just a couple right clicks. And oh no. Mirana was unsure about. Well, she's trying to TP out. She'll get out fine. Maybe she should have waited just a little bit. It was close. It was really close. And maybe she should have waited, gone a bit further, and let the damage hit and do a bit more damage. And stun a bit longer, to be honest. But she got a little bit impatient because she wanted to just stick around. I guess she was afraid that AM would blink as soon as the dragons were dead. Juggernaut looking to get an Omni Slash out and isolate the Quap, but doesn't get it. There's a glimpse back. But Quap has that level 4 blink. She's gonna get out. She's just not an easy kill at all. I don't think it's a arrow. It's pretty close actually, but they're just not gonna get her. She's just running away. She's fine. It's a lot of wasted time. Now the Dire are rotating in. I don't think they need to rotate in. This is a mistake from the Radiant, and from a advantage for the Radiant. Now that they try to rotate, Lashrak doesn't have a blink and he dies, and now the trade's pretty bad. They had 5 heroes chasing the Quap, or chasing a kill that they were just not going to get. And they wasted a lot of gold and farming time. So now, Quap doing a good job, decent job, making some space for this Gyro and AM. Because they traded that kill, and they basically are giving up a tier 2. It's not looking too good for them. The fishing stun misses. They're living armoring illusion just to help tank it up, and maybe to play some mind games. Quap looking to split push. There's a double TP, but Quap will get out fine. I need to lower the volume a bit more. Audio really loud. There we go. Okay, back to the game. Sorry about that. So I guess I'll look at item progressions. Mirana does pick up that Yasha. Probably going to turn it into Mantis style. Juggernaut also has a Yasha. I'm wondering why. I guess he's going for that late game build, but if you were going to go for that, maybe Battle Fury would be better for that late game. But I think maybe just getting Battle Fury on Juggernaut, the Pro Z, was just kind of a counter for PL. AM also has a Yasha. Will almost definitely get that Mantis style up. Just help to split push and dish out more damage and burn mana. Quap has had that Orchid for a while now. Gyro picked up the Shadow Blade, and he's just looking to be a split pushing Gyro using that flat cannon. But if this goes late game, the Dire will have a hard time winning this. Quap trying to push, but with that living armor, it's hard to really do much with it. There's that TPN, just trying to stop the push darks here. Oh, maybe if he had threw that vacuum out, he would have called out the Lashrak and gotten a kill. We're on a TPN top, trying to push things out. The split push from the Radiant is just too good so far. Cylinder, it's doing its job. So it sounds like Mirana's arrow missed, and they're looking to push this. And there's a glyph being forced out here. Is there going to be any TPs? A lot of heroes already use their TPs up, so it's a bit dangerous actually. There's even a Mirana ulti going on this, and there's a TP scaring people off. I don't know if that's a good idea to try to scare people off. There is a glimpse back on the Lashrak. Lashrak taking a lot of damage from the Lashrak. Looks to be that he's a sacrificial lamb. Everybody else backs off. Actually, Nick Assassin tries to go in. I don't know what he. Oh no. I'm not sure what he was doing there. He shouldn't have broke his invis. He was fine. He didn't really have detection. So instead they trade 2, but they do get the tier 2 tower. I guess every tower helps because this is a split pushing lineup. But look at the mobility for this Radiant side. They got 2 blinkers. There's a Quap ulti on a Treant, and it's good enough. Treant does die. Actually, there's a mana break on Mirana, but Mirana's fine. Trying to disrupt her kind of solo against them. That's not looking too good. Mirana dies here. Juggernaut looking to get that kill on AM, but AM will blink out. Here we go. He blinks out. Fine, there's a Quap. She's gonna blink out. And this is just an absolute blink. There's a glimpse, but does she have mana? She has blink in 1 more second. They just need a little bit more. Quap taking a lot of damage. Just 1 more right click if they can get a vacuum. No. He doesn't have to vacuum. They're unable to get the Quap. And this is the very annoying thing. They don't have lockdown to basically stop these blinkers. Maybe Mirana should pick up an Orchid. One of these guys should pick up an Orchid. Really, that would have been basically guaranteed kill at least 2 or 3 times. So Marana has 1300 gold, 1400 gold now. Juggernaut. Okay, he's choosing to go for BK or Agam Scepters. He wanted to get that right click damage for the Yasha, but now he's going back for the Agam Scepter. He's using that healing ward to help push out, and Nick Sesson throwing out the mana burn, just trying to burn some mana. In the mid lane, meanwhile, there was a bit of damage to that tier 1, and Treant really doing a good job trying to save it. Darkseer takes some damage. He looks to be dead. He throws out the wall. A useless wall, to be honest. I don't know why he did that. He should save it for a team fight when there's actually his team members around the fight. Juggernaut has a haste rune, looking to just right click away and farm. Farm with it. Be a bit safe. And this is a trouble. The Dire just doesn't have any lockdown. They're relying a bit too much on their team fight. But the Radiant are weary about clumping up again. Well, looking like he's trying to fish for a good ulti. He might find Gyro actually. Oh, he finds him. Does he sees him? He's choosing to back off here. Gyro's there. He's got the Shadow Blade, so he would have been fine. I don't think Juggernaut was aware that Gyro has Shadow Blade. Now he's running away. That's the right choice. He's trying to go back in. He does have a bit of backup here. The Radiant sees him as well. The Assassin looking to scout and get a pick off here, but the Sentry Ward saw him. Going on a Disruptor. Disruptor needs to be a bit careful. He knows he's there. Why did he go? I'm not sure. Maybe he was trying to bait. But will he die here? Yes, he looks to be dead. There's an Omni, and they're going in on this. There's a Treant ulti. Trying to get the AM. Will it be worth it? They do get the AM. Great place, but Quap is cleaning up, and that's 3 dead for an AM. Not worth it. To carry Juggernaut, it's just not worth it. Not enough people were Rana is there. Look at this. Maybe stop it, but no. Edict's just too much damage. Darkseer getting called out here. He looks to be dead. He does. Wow, that's Impale. Now this looks to be a team fight. This is absolutely a disaster for the Dire side. They're looking to pounce. Oh no. She gets away. She's not going to illusion. She needs to be a bit careful. What is she? Just run. Trying to hug that tier 2. Doing her best. Going out of arrow. Flash strike stun. Hit. Who knows what would have happened. But now the entire team is coming back. They do have the Darkseer ulti and the Disruptor ulti. But they get team wiped and they give up a tier 1 tower. There's that arrow. It doesn't hit. If it had hit that, sorry, he would have died. There's a glimpse backwards on this Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin, there, he's right on a Sentry Ward. He's gonna die here. There's no way he can get out. He's juking as best as he can, but it's not enough. So many Sentry Wards, so many wards here, and now they're trying to do ward. Leshrac had the gem too. Now they're going on the Roshan pit, and I think this is a good choice. They just kind of won a team fight, picked off the 2 supports. Now they have some room to get Roshan, and I really don't think they're reading. Either are unaware or they just can't stop it, or choosing not to stop it. I think they're unaware because they're not trying to split push. So I was going to use Illusion to check it out. The Dire, I think they're aware. Now they're aware of it. They're hoping. Well, he actually micro illusions. No, he doesn't. It would have been cool if he was able to get a last hit on a Roshan. Steal the Aegis that way. But in the end, a favorable trade for the Dire. Now, Juggernaut has this Agam Scepter. This is looking not bad. Quap looking to split push a bit. There's some pings. They're saying to go push top. You know, Quap is there, and no, Juggernaut chooses not to ulti there. I think that's the correct decision. Leshrac actually gets a kill on a Marana. Marana gets picked out here. Gemma True Sight. It's dropped. No. Looks like Leshrac still has it. AM has his Manta style, and he's looking to just completely murder this Disruptor. Probably one of the first guys they'll aim for if they do not get caught in that wall Disruptor combo. Well, they're actually going on this Juggernaut. Juggernaut looks to be dead. Oh, there's a Scythe of Ice on this Quap, and yes, perfect change stun. but I think he will get out here. There have no way of stopping that TP. Is he going to try to TP? Yes, he's going to try to TP. Way! Oh no! The longest TP of his life, and Juggernaut dies here. There is no rotation because he just absolutely cannot do anything. Juggernaut gets caught out, and will the Radiant look to go high ground here? Does Juggernaut have buyback? No, he doesn't have buyback. He does have his Agnes Scepter, but he wasn't able to use it. The right click was just too strong from the Quap, and yeah. Gyro still looking to get. He's on his way to getting the MKB. Of course, it'd be baller if he goes to fine, but if he dies in like a Juggernaut or Mirana pick it up, that could be a disaster. Quap hunting that Darks here. I don't know if he'll be able to kill him, but that's a really fast pig. But that Scythe of Ice was really big in killing Juggernaut. Look, they're gonna get the Ancient stack as well. AM getting farm though. His farm was really accelerated. He's choosing to go BKB. It's interesting, but I guess he just doesn't want to get caught in that combo. I think once he gets his BKB, I just don't see the Dire winning this at all. Actually, they know they're there. They're going high ground, but AM just absolutely murdering this Disruptor. Disruptor, will he die first? No, he does get a couple of his combos off. They're trying to go on the next session. It's not a good idea. This is looking terrible. They do get the wall on 2 or 3. Is there a little bit of miss micro? Darkseer will die here because they do have the gem. Oh, Leshrac actually dies as well. Look at these illusions. Right click and Gyro taking a bit of damage as well. Will the illusions be enough? Actually, the tower does get to chill on Gyro. It's a 3 for 3 trade. One of the core hero dies for the raid. Not a bad trade. There's a gem. They do get the gem. Drop the TP, yeah, bro. Pick up the gem. There we go. At first, it was just looking really bad for the Dire. Quap ulti landed on like 3. But it got into kind of a messy fight, and that favors Dire a bit. Disruptor didn't die instantly, and he was able to get his entire combo off. Surprisingly, he was able to get that kinetic field and static storm, and it just messed up the combo from the assassin and anti-mage. Quap also was a bit late with the ulti because of the static field. So props to the Disruptor, and the glimpse actually saved him from getting just completely destroyed. He's going for that mech, not too far away. Will he try to glimpse that? Oh, that arrow nearly got. Oh. Quap is back here, and it does an instant hex. Omni Slash is just for Quap to get the kill, and it's worth it, I believe, because now she's out of the field for a bit, and it buys more time for this Dire to get some items up. I actually got the kill there. Juggernaut did, and I guess that's not surprising. So I'm wondering what his next item is going to be. Will he upgrade this to a Yasha? Will he turn it to a Sanjin Yasha? It'll be interesting. A Sanjin Yasha would be pretty good. Help him not get kited. His illusions aren't that great. They do get crits, I guess. Both items I think would work. He could settle drums and go for something else. Juggernaut's right click should not be underestimated at this point either. He's got 4 levels in the crits. Mirana fishing for an arrow. Will it land? It does land. Will she go on this? It's a bit dangerous. Oh wow, she does get the kill though. Instantly assassinating Leshrac, and I think this is what they need to keep doing. She's kind of lucky that no one else was there to back him up, but I guess that's just how quickly this Mirana killed Leshrac. And that's the power of Mirana if she gets a full length arrow, no matter how unlikely. It's almost basically a dead hero. Mirana can just right click, oh, anti-mage is there, and no, he's just like, don't steal my camps. He does get it. He has his BKB, so now anti-mage will be a big threat. He will absolutely destroy the Disruptor now, and most likely if he gets a big ulti and everyone's clumped up as last time, then it makes Dyer's life really hard. Um, so currently, looks like Trant, yeah, he's holding the gym. He's also got an ogre club. Maybe he's looking to get that BKB to protect himself just a little bit. I think they need to give Disruptor just a little bit of farm. He just needs 400 gold to get that mech up, and he's been trying for it for a while. It's 37 minutes in. It's a really late mech. Darkseer has his pipe, but I just haven't seen it that much. He actually goes for a late Vanguard. I just don't agree with that. Instead of going Vanguard, work on your Sheepstick or go for a Shivas or something. Vanguard is what? Quantum block 40 damage for you? So there's a glimpse backwards going on this Leshrac. He seems to be lagging just a little bit, or he's just giving up on his death. Quap ulti lands on 3. Disruptor is going to get assassinated here. He does die. The assassin's there looking to catch the Treant. Treant a bit tanky. There's an Omni Slash doing so much work. There's a 2 for 2, and both the supports die here. And there's the Mirana ulti. They're trying to go on this gyro, but where is AM? AM split pushing. He's going for that top. There's that X going out on this Juggernaut. Mirana. Mirana dies here. They're unable to get that gyro. Where's gyro? He's able to juke successfully, and instead this AM working on that tier 3 tower Juggernaut, trying to stop him. He just can't man fight this AM right now. So in the end, it is a good trade for the Radiant. Oh wow, look at that, just completely murdering. And now they're looking to kill this Mirana. Mirana's taking a lot of damage. She gets hexed up. Maybe it was a mistake for him to blink. Get out of here. There's that Starfall. Doesn't hit. AM using his BKB now, but he's just getting kited everywhere. So Juggernaut dies here, and that ulti on the Darkseer, pretty insane damage. But you know what? Now Treant can just put living armor on the towers. They're trying to go on this Lesh. Takes a lot of damage. Quap is back in. The AM's back in. There's a Treant ulti. And look at all that damage. Disruptor actually pulls the combo, but he's gonna die here. Yes, there we go. And this is the problem. Ron is a glass cannon, only has 1500 gold. This Treant is gonna die. Look at that Hex doing so much work for him. Juggernaut will be back. Yeah, he does have his Omni Slash. Mirana needs to be careful. She's the only one alive. She's gonna die here. She's not gonna get out. There's GGFF. And I'm not sure why she didn't back up. It was the chasing power of the Radiant is just too good. There is a glyph. Will they try to glyph it? I do try to glyph it. I'm glad the Dire are choosing to fight this out, even though it is GG. Juggernaut is back. He's got his Omni Slash. Excuse me. Gyro actually picks up his BKB now. And because of how unorganized it was, Darkseer and Disruptor were unable to pull off their full combo. Actually, there's a glimpse backwards. Leshrac looks to be dead. Oh, actually runs right there. He's just giving up on life. He could have survived there. Actually, I don't know. The lightning strike might have been enough to kill him. There's buyback from the Leshrac, and Leshrac, he's got a double bottle going for him. This is interesting. I guess he picked up one of the bottles that were just dropped. Probably Quap's bottle, yep. He's got a Lincoln Sphere. This is a really farmed Quap. Maybe I should have put this on net worth a really long time ago. And actually gets a kill on Juggernaut. Juggernaut buys back. He's got his Omni Slash. Will he be looking to use it? He will be. Where's the Omni Slash? There it goes. And they're going on this next assassin, just gets blown up, but just not doing enough damage on his AM. Quap does get the kill in the back. Leshrac. Oh, there's a glimpse backwards. And yeah, the early game went to the favor of Radiant, and if the Radiant had a good early game, it just makes it hard for the Dire to win this. We get their second pair of racks. And that's a good game, guys. AM picks up his MKP and does have gem. So in the end, the split pushing worked out great. The Dire had really poor early game. They showed some promise with one or two team wipes, but once that BKB got picked up on AM, it was just they were just unable to do much anymore. So GG guys, I'll leave up this stat screen for a little bit. I should have left this on Net Worth a while back ago, but I just completely forgot. And there you go guys, Quap was able to snowball too. She got that hex up early and it did so much work for them. Alright, thanks, and I hope you join me next time.